अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ. Dear friends, a person never stands as tall as when that person kneels to help a child. Today, every parent's prayer, every parent's or guardian's deepest and sincere desire, it is to ensure that the child succeeds. And as someone very beautifully reminded us this morning, master the mind and become a mastermind. Today, we have explored concepts in managing exams anxiety. But at this time, our trained guest, professional guest this morning, Rakhi Kisoon, would help the child. And as parents, if your children are asleep at this point in time, maybe you should take the notes, or if not, you would get these concepts recorded and rebroadcasted on YouTube in a very short space of time. You can go onto the 103 website a little later on, and you will get these concepts reviewed in the interest of your children as well. Rakhi ji, please tell us this morning, what are some of the examination techniques that are encouraged for the child to use this week?
Panditji, students out there, one of the most important things to remember throughout an examination is to follow all directions and all instructions. Students, when you go into the exam room, you will have an examiner there. That examiner will give you verbal instructions on what to do, what not to do. When those directions are finished, you will get an opportunity to read out the directions written on your paper. After the examiner gives you directions, that examiner will tell you to check your paper. At this point, you go through your test paper, making sure there are no anomalies, that all the pages and numbers, nothing is missing. If you have any concerns at that point in time, you put up your hand and you let them know. The third thing to remember is when they say begin working, you do so. And one suggestion, it's not a law, but it's a suggestion, is that when you are approaching an exam paper, you do the easy questions first. The reason this suggestion is given is because an exam, if you think of it, is a race against time to get as much marks as you can before that time is up. So when you do the easy questions first, you make sure you have certain marks guaranteed already. After finishing the easy questions, you go back and you do the more difficult questions. Students, I have to remind you, if you are on a question that is giving you a lot of trouble, you are asked to move on to another question and maybe make a little mark by that difficult question and return to it at a later point in time. The reason for this is that sometimes very bright children get stuck on difficult questions and they miss out on marks that they can get later on. Students, when you are facing a passage, it is suggested again that you read the questions first and you read the passage second. The reason for this is that it's easier then to get your answers as you're reading the passage. If you are finished with all the questions and you have time remaining on the clock, you know, of course, you check over. If you check over one time and you have time remaining in the clock, you check over twice. And if you check over two times and you have time remaining in the clock, you check over again, because checking over is very important in an examination.
That's a very, very important point, Rakhi ji. For there are many children who are so very good at what they do, overconfidence sometimes works to their disadvantage, because they think that they have had it so correct and they've gotten the answers so very much easily written out that they seldom go back and check. And I've had many stories, including my child, Keshav ji, when he completes an examination, sometimes the child thinks that it's so cool to indicate to my friends that I have finished first, but sometimes without checking over, it becomes to the child's detriment. So an excellent point there to go back and to recheck and recheck again.
That's right. And of course, the normal rules apply. If someone is trying to communicate with a child with you during the examination, you don't entertain that. And you have any concerns during the examination, students, don't be afraid to raise your hand and someone will come and help you.
You're listening to the program Shanti Vandana on the First, the Finest 103 FM. This is Pandit Krishan Ramneen, and in studio with me this morning, trained professional Rocky Kisoon, sharing with us, not just for children. You will realize that today's program is also for parents and children alike in managing the stress of examinations. You know, someone called me last week and said, Panditji, what's going on in your life? I said, I am writing SEA. And they said, what do you mean? I said, the child alone isn't writing. The entire family becomes engaged in writing or preparing for an examination. Today, friends, the suggestions, the tips, the guidelines that are given are not just for children writing examinations, but they're also for managing stress in your life. Please join as we share another very beautiful bhajan as we bring down almost the curtains on this installment of Shanti Vandana. Please join.